What's happening? I think it's PR here. Jenkinstober has begun. Of course, I'm pretty much going to be reviewing horror films or horror-inspired films that come out this year. And you're probably wondering, it's not even October yet. Why are you doing this now? Look, I got 6 movies to talk about, so I better start doing this now. So I will start off with The Predator. You're probably wondering that also. Why am I doing this now? Why didn't I talk about this last week? Well, because I'm not gonna say name, but I live in the same country that delayed Thor Ragnarok for a few weeks, and it's gonna delay My Hero Academia for a month. The movie, Two Heroes, I mean. So, Predator did came out 1 week later. I don't know a reason, for some reason. And I actually saw it today on the premiere. Actually did do a blog. You haven't checked that out, make sure to check it out. But yeah, pretty much what you need to know is that all the Predator films are canon when it comes to this one. You know, you gotta pay close attention, but there are Easter eggs to all these films that you pretty much confirms that it is canon. However, I didn't see anything for Predators or It's a Predator Requiem. If those are not canon, then good, because those are the worst. But anyways, just so we're clear, this review is gonna contain spoilers. You've been warned. If you haven't seen the film, definitely watch it. If you're a Predator fan, long Predator fan, you will like it. If this is the first time you see anything Predator related, obviously it's not for you. But anyways, let's get to this. So pretty much trying to sum up the plot of the movie, you have this feeder Predator crash lands on Earth while escaping his planet, and comes across this guy called McKenna, who pretty much steals his gear and leaves the Predator there, and actually decides to send all the gear into a safe place, but actually ends up going to his home, and his son ends up messing with all this Predator tech, while McKenna's left with all these loonies, like former soldiers, and now the future Predator is pretty much going after them. Oh yeah, and there's also this gigantic super Predator thrown in the film for some reason. Anyways, let's start with the good. You got some excellent performances here by the cast, who even provides some funny moments. I actually did like that. I heard a lot of complaints that people are not a fan of that, but I actually did like the humor in here. But while the first two are still my favorites, here's something I actually did like more than those movies. You actually have a cast that you actually care about. Because I'm pretty sure back then, when the first Predator came out, you know, all these well-known actors, but I actually didn't know most of them, well, you know, only a few. So when it comes to the first one, I really cared about Arnold or Carl Weathers, because the actors that I know. And when it comes to Predator 2, you really care about Danny Glover surviving. And Predators, don't get me even started on Predators. All these guys were assholes. Other than that, the future Predator. Every time that Predator shows up on screen, it is awesome. Like, even at one point, he grabs like a human gun, starts shooting him around. Like, this Predator is awesome. However, character that I mentioned before comes in and pretty much messes up everything. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to him later. Also, we're mentioning that was the first film that I did see in 40x. You haven't gone to this particular format either, I definitely recommend you go at least once, because I just had a wonderful experience. Because I thought it was going to be like just the movie shares and all that, but damn, the smells, like the smoke, the water, makes you feel like you're part of the movie, so I did love that. Had a great experience. But yeah, I also did like the story of the film, and I guess that's all I have to say when it comes to the good. Now the bad. We gotta talk about this Super Predator. I did not like that. So this is being like put as this special, like ultimate Predator, but it's pretty much the Berserker Predator from Predators, just like really huge. It's like a huge Berserker Predator. There's nothing special with that character. And I guess something that they were me when I saw trailers for the Predator dogs. I knew that was gonna be terrible, and it was terrible. Every time they show up on screen, that was just terrible. And that ending, what is up with that ending? It sucks so much. Like, if they're planning to do a sequel, just don't. Leave it here. We don't need to see any more Predator films. I'm happy with how it ended in here. But anyways, just those few complaints. After all, ignoring all that, it was a really entertaining film. Not the best Predator film, but it was really good. So I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. And when it comes to Predator rankings, number 6, Alien vs Predator Requiem. That is a piece of trash. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. Number 5, Alien vs Predator. Say what you want to say about that movie. I did find some enjoyment in that one. Number 4, Predators. Ignoring the really bad cast, the film can be really good. It's a shame because it has an A-list cast, but they're giving this really terrible script. Number 3, I was gonna put the new Predator, and 2 and 1, Predators 1 and 2. Those are like still the best. There's probably not gonna be, if they make any more Predator movies, they're not gonna be able to beat those two. Say us, what do you think of the Predator? Have you seen it? Did you enjoy it? Maybe you're one of those people who hated it. Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, like button and share, and if you're new to subscribe and click button so you see our videos. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.